Hey guys, MacGuffinSC here, and I'm bringing you some high-level StarCraft 2 action. I think this game was from the IPL Origins semi-finals. It's IPL3, and it is of course between mill.Stephano and oGsTheSTC. So they are spawning on the GSL map Daybreak. It's a ZBT, and Stephano starting off with the Go Power Rangers, Pink Power Ranger. So he's obviously spawned as pink, and the STC doesn't know what he's talking about. It says, I'm not English well. Of course, Power Rangers, old kids show, different coloured rangers. Pink was the chick, wasn't she? Not the Asian chick, she was yellow. I always remember that because, well, she was Asian and she was the yellow Power Rangers. I used to think as a kid, haha, that's slightly racist. Silly producers. And of course the Blue Ranger was, I think it was Billy. I don't know his last name. Billy Everyteen or something. The most quintessential name for an American teenager. Anyway, we have the STC bringing his SCV down around. Is he trying to be sneaky? Is he going to put down some proxy? Yep, he's putting down a proxy barracks. So it looks like we are going to see a bunker or maybe 2 wrecks. He hasn't put up a barracks at his base yet. So, Stephano is a player that usually favours heavy Ling upgrade style with Infestors. It's a style I quite like actually. I used to use that quite a bit before the Infestors fungal growth was changed from an 8-second route to a 4-second one. Stephano has now scouted the Blue Power Rangers base, and he has noticed there is no barracks. So he's going to know something's up, but he has gone hatchery first. Have an Overlord just patrolling here, and a little automaton. Just looking around, spotted that Overlord. And Stephano's drone is now leaving the base. It looks like he's gonna search for the position of the barracks. We do have the SCV coming down. He's putting down a bunker. Don't think that's in range of the hatchery, but he will be able to jump out of the bunker and shoot the hatchery and then jump back in when any interference comes. And we have 4 drones coming off to deal with the SCV. The SCV is now leaving, and Marine is now being chased by drones. 1 drone comes off to get this, and is this Marine going to get out alive? He's got 3 drones after him. He's running and he's microing and he's dodging, but he does get taken down, and oh, nice micro by Stephano, takes that 1 injured drone off, and he hasn't lost any drones yet, and one Marine has been killed. So is this Marine going to get killed? He's going to have to start looping around if he wants to get to the bunker. The bunker has almost finished. Looks like Stephano is going to miss stopping that bunker. There was some nice micro by the SCV. The injured one was taking up the injured drone, and he does get inside that bunker. We have the spine crawler coming up, and yep, he has to jump out to target it. And is he going to get he kills the SCV and jumps back in, so this is really annoying as a Zerg player. If the Queen gets out, he can of course do damage to it, but there's only 1 or 2 Marines in there now, so they're not too damaging, and he can send these Zerglings in, but he wants to wait a little bit longer. Once the spine crawler's finished, the Queen's finished, he'll be able to damage it a lot faster, although he looks like he's just going in now. Doesn't want a chance for any more Marines to get up, and these Marines are going to lose to these Zerglings, it looks like. Lifts up the barracks, and yep, sends it home. So out of this attack, he was also building a factory, so it looks like he's going to get some Hellions to control those Lings, and he's also expanding out of this. Stephano is now putting down his gas. It is 18 drones to 18 SCVs, so even worker supply. The Zerg player is a little bit ahead, and this barracks is forced to retreat home in shame. All his friends will be making fun of him for his failed harassment. He lost his bunker friend. And we do have the Lings now coming up, and the Hellion is going to chase him down. Stephano doing some nice Ling micro. He is splitting his Lings up so they don't take a lot of damage from the Hellion, sending 1 Ling back up to check the ramp. He's going to get those Lings. So we have that 1 Ling working on this Spy Depot. The extra Hellion will come out though, and of course get it. We have a tech lab going down on the... Where is that tech lab? It's going down on the starport, so maybe a Banshee coming out? Unless he's going to switch it off to his factory. But it looks like it's going to be a Banshee. Do have those two Hellions now harassing around the front, looking for anything they can do, but we do have a Spine Crawler, so it doesn't look like they'll be able to do that much. That one Banshee is now coming out. Stephano's metabolic boost is now about 25% complete. Though he hasn't started going for layer yet, he's almost got enough gas to do it. Looks like the STC went for a secret command center down here. He also has this one in his base, he's turning into an orbital. Now 3 Hellions up on the creep. He might scan and take out this creep tumor and stop that creep from extending. Stephano's got 2 Spine Crawlers defending his choke. And that one Banshee is out. The Banshee's now heading across the map to see what damage it can do. And Stephano is opting for Carapace first, before Lair, and also a second evolution chamber. So it looks like he's going for double upgrade Lings. And that's a pretty good build that he likes to do. Of course you get a lot of Zerglings and a lot of hatcheries. It allows you to saturate quite quickly if you... So you have the Banshee going in now. There is a Queen there though. Is he going to be able to take any more damage out? He's got 1 drone kill so far. Queen is now retreating. And the drones are forced to pull. But we have the second Queen now coming up to this Banshee, and he's going to have to get away. I have to say this Banshee is... I'm not very proud of it. It's only got 2 kills, it's still got 32 HP. Usually when you see a Banshee it's 19 kills and it leaves at 5 HP or 2 HP, and I always think, Jesus, if Banshees had 2 or 5 less HP they'd be so less deadly. Although he did find some Zerglings he was able to harass and he's just continuing to patrol around. Meanwhile on the Zerg's base we do have the layer coming up at his natural, as well as macro hatches now going up. The supplies are still relatively even. The Zerg player is about 10 up, and he also is about 12 drones up. Although we now have 3 orbital commands, so he's going to be able to put down a lot of mules. More barracks going up with reactors, and he is getting stem now, and it looks like he's not going to be building any more Banshees or Cloak. And no third base from Stephano yet. Do have those 3 Hellions going out to harass again. Looks like he's getting his siege tanks now, putting that tech lab onto his factory. He's also getting upgrades. Zerg's players melee and armor are almost finished. And he's thrown down an infestation pit, so yes, we are going to see some heavy infestaling playstyle. That playstyle's got quite a lot of nice synergy for the Zerg army, because you can upgrade your Zerglings and with both armor and carapace. And then when you get your hive out, thanks to the infestation pit, you can also switch into Ultralisk quite easily. The Terran player has now evened up a little bit in supply. They are now 3 supply apart, and the Zerg player is now only 5 drones up. So I don't think Stephano knows about the secret base yet. He does not. So a bit of a scouting fail by Stephano. His 3 Hellions continuing to look around. He does hold the watchtower though, so he's only going to see this at the last possible moment, and they could come out and it gets us around, and the Hellions are going to go down. They only kill 1 Zergling in that encounter, so bad move by the STC. He did repair his Banshee, who was hanging its head in shame before for its only 2 kills. And the third is now going up for Stephano. Zergling is returning the base. A pretty good creep sped by Stephano. It's almost about halfway across the map. You have 3 Zerglings about to scout the front, and they're going to see these Marines and maybe the +1 attack on the Marines. However, Stephano is getting +2 melee and carapace, as well as the pathogen glands for his infestors. And once he gets his 3rd base saturated, he's going to be able to pump out a lot of Zerglings. He might need to throw down another hatch or 2 just to support the larvae you need to produce mass lings, because they are quite larva intensive. We do have the STC moving out with his Marines now. The Zerg player is still only 5 supply up, and the Zerg player is only 9 drones up. So he's almost reached the 75 drone mark, which is sort of the sweet spot you want to be at. He's loading up for a drop, and is Stephano going to react in time? He's putting down 2 spine crawlers there to deal with drops, but he's looks like the Marines are going to get in and do a lot of damage. He's forced to pull his Lings all the way around the map again. Looks like he might be able to get a Queen. Oh, the Queen gets away, and looks like he only killed those 2 spine crawlers, so Good defense by Stephano. Of course, the problem with this heavy infestor link style is it's hard to get these medevacs when they're out in the middle of the map. If you can catch them with an infestor, with fungal growth, that's good, but the infestors are really slow and they can't catch them when they're in the gap. Do have that Banshee coming up, now up to 4 kills. So I hope he gets a promotion soon, since he's doubled the amount of units he's killed over the entire game. Looks like he might be watered away by this one queen. Looks like he did a bit of damage to that spine crawler, but it looks like he's just going to kill that queen. 14 HP, so he's up to 5 kills. Unfortunately, STC lost a little engagement here with the infestors got all his marines. Of course, he was fighting on creeps, so the Zerg knew. And a couple of infestors here. Are they going to fungal that dropship? Looks like he's going to ignore it for now. Might want to save his fungals for the big marine clump we have over here. The STC is stemming to catch up, and no planetary here. So the Zerglings are going to be doing a lot of damage, and here comes the fungals. Ooh, loses one infestor to a bad micro. Looks like he's going to clean up, but oh no, here come more infestors. These infestors are going to do a lot of damage. One fungal growth is down, and it looks like he's going to lose all his marines. Yep. Looks like Stephano's in a really big lead after this engagement. His infestors are out of energy, and he needs to retreat them. One thing I've noticed about Stephano is he only ever uses 4 control groups. He's got one for his hatcheries, one for his queens, and one for his Zerglings and whatever his second group is, either infestors or mutalisks. Looks like the STC is in a really big disadvantage now. He's trying to get a planetary up here, however the infested Terrans are going to spawn. And here comes the Zergling reinforcement, so it looks like he's going to lose this base as well. He could lift it up, but it's going to be hard to escape with these infested Terrans. It looks like he's focusing them down, and it does lose it. And it looks like he's going to lose these SCVs as well. He did get inside these siege tanks' zone of fire. That's the good thing with these upgrade links, is that you can really easily get into siege tanks. And you can just like kill them really quickly. He is up to Hive now. And he is getting his, looks like his carapace isn't started yet, but he's getting one attack as well as the adrenal glands, turning his Zerglings into cracklings. And it looks like he's going to lose this base as well, dropping down infested Terrans early. That's the good thing about these having this group of infestors, you can just use that recyclable energy. Infested Terrans are pretty good. The Zerg player is about 60 supply up now, so it's looking worse and worse for our Terran player. And the STC GG's. Good play by Stephano, the Pink Power Ranger, and thanks for watching, guys.